of us are scared and worried. Things are on very unstable grounds right now. The current state of affairs is no joke, from health concerns to our rights as citizens and human beings, financial fallout, changing weather concerns, food shortages, on and on. Where it stops, nobody knows. The biggest concern to me, anyway, is our lack of love and respect for each other. We can't seem to allow others to have beliefs and opinions that differ from our own, or even agree to disagree. Shaming, canceling, and bullying are running rampant. How can we even begin to come together? We're all part of this brokenness. For instance, isn't greed everywhere, not just corporations? Isn't the need for power and control everywhere, not just politicians? Doesn't the weather reflect our hot-headed, stormy behavior? The erratic emotions, disagreements, disagreeable one minute, agreeable the next, an atmosphere of polarity. We can all stop playing sheriff. Your way or my way is not the highway. We call each other stupid, wrong, or bad. Most of this behavior comes from deep-seated emotions and not necessarily about whatever thing or person we might be attacking. One thing we can do is take responsibility to calm ourselves rather than acting out. It's about each of us getting our house in order, mentally, physically, and emotionally. If each of us would do that, it would in turn help to heal the collective. It really does start with each of us. There's a lot of despair out there. I go on social media, and who doesn't feel compassion for so many of these people sharing their pain, sobbing with frustration and feelings of helplessness? But who has the answer or the easy fix? We won't find it in politicians. It doesn't help lashing out at each other or making unfeeling comments at people's pain. We say kids can be mean, but so can adults, mean and immature. There seems to be no age limit. All of this goes much deeper than we might think. Trauma from our childhood, our karma, shattered dreams, failure, poverty, addictions, ego, status-seeking, ignorance. We feel powerless with no control, so we grab at what we think is control. Winning an election or getting past the car in your way, it's all the same thing. Who else is dismayed watching grown people make fun of another's physical attributes or challenges? The nasty memes and name-calling. Everyone's ready with their phone to film people acting out so they can share it with the world. Does other people acting bad make us look good? Just remember, this is one big, huge playground. We're here having this physical experience, but it's not who we truly are. We're spiritual beings. We're everything good. We're light. We're love, compassion, forgiving. We just keep forgetting. We get dragged down in the density of humanness. It's not always easy to shine our light. This isn't an easy fix, as we can only govern ourselves, even though many try governing others. Let's get our house in order. Stand in your beliefs while allowing others to have theirs. One side is not going to turn the other. It's an endless, exhaustive battle, with many lining their pockets as they take advantage of the rift and the division. This all being said, there is a light to come. It's all being blown up to be put back together. So in the meantime, let's take a good look at our own stuff. And if we can, let's be a beacon to others. Early on, much of my guidance was about turning it around, meaning turning it back to me. We spend way too much time judging, blaming, and focusing on others. Socrates said, and I'm paraphrasing, "Whatever harm you do to another only harms you. What we each say and do affects our soul." So it's time to grab the bull by the horns. The time is now, no delay. Treat others as you want to be treated. The golden rule, it never gets old. Let's bridge the gap, heal the division, and be peacemakers.